Recording now.
Superman, the Man of Steel.
The Scarlet King, the defiler of worlds.
For as long as there has been good, there has been evil. For as long as there has been evil, there has been good.
Hold on 1 second, I'm just checking something.
And for as long as there has been man, good and evil.
Okay.
I can't tell you how much it's taking me to make a how much it's taking me to hold back to make a fucking has-been hotel joke.
No. I already know who we are.
And we're here to research
Hit
the
shot.
speed, talents, and tech to find out who would win.
An alien child, born Kal-El on the planet Krypton,
Lupin.
crash-landed on Earth after being sent by his
The
parents
third.
away from the destruction of their homeworld. He was raised by his adoptive parents, Jonathan and
I just
Martha
realized,
Kent, on a
is this
quaint
Fan
little
Battle's
farm,
first
and given the
SCP
name
episode?
of Clark.
Clark
No,
it's the second.
No, they've done DC
done
versus SCP before, where the SCP character won
Learning
before.
Yeah, that's the whole point why we're doing this.
Yeah, it's like a wraparound.
Right,
Getting
the whole
up from a
thing,
scraped
but one of
knee
the
with a smile and playing catch with dear old dad.
I
He was
just
only
realized
human
this is my
after
first
all,
Fan
as
Battle
far as he
episode.
knew.
Hmm.
That was until
Can't
as all
believe this is
children
Fan
do,
Battle's
when
finale
he
and
grew
everyone's
up
gonna get
and
fired
began to
afterwards.
discover himself.
Oh no.
Puberty
Oh, yeah, I'm
was
done.
extra kind to Clark here
I'm gonna
because he
bloom.
began to unlock his true identity.
You got
Not as a
dreams.
human boy, but as a Kryptonian.
A
Soon enough, he
Superman.
was showing all sorts of crazy abilities like super strength, super speed,
Superman.
flying, heat vision, freeze breath, and so much more to come.
Man's
But
What kind of a king are you?
He was.
Heart, mind,
A Scarlet
Oh,
King.
a moderately red king.
boy
Don't do
raised
that.
on that
Hold
farm,
on.
and he wanted to use these newfound incredible abilities for the good of the people of Earth. And for humanity, he was able to be a man like any one of us. While from Krypton came the might to make him
Some of us aren't men.
It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's
Superman!
He's 6'3". I'm taller than him. That doesn't seem right.
Clark held tight to the ideals that the Kents helped shape within him.
You're right.
A
I'm
steadfast
6'4".
belief in
Feet
truth,
also is shorter.
justice, and the prospect of a better tomorrow. He would become a paragon of inspiration for the citizens of Earth, especially after moving from the humble town of Smallville into the
Wait,
bustling
I always forget it's called
metropolis of,
Smallville.
well, Metropolis.
Here he'd become an award-winning reporter for the Daily
Goated
Planet,
movie.
fighting
Love it.
evil with both the power of the press
DC
and the
comic
power of
was
hitting
written
things
by
really
Hideo
hard.
Kojima.
Often coming to blows with villains
Where's the
like
dog,
the
Luther?
mysterious scientist and dastardly businessman Lex Luthor, the best-dressed apex to
1A
oppose the
bald
Man of
joke,
Steel,
Mr.
who believed
Superman.
humanity didn't need false idols saving it. Ironic, then, that the Kryptonians still held more humanity than Luthor could ever dream to have.
He'd even find love with Lois Lane, or Lana Lang, or Luma Lanai.
I've never heard of those last
Lily
two.
Maris. Okay, what's going on?
I don't think
here?
anyone
Something
has.
not telling us,
Alliteration.
No surprise, then, that he'd soon become one of the greatest
Like a
heroes
lot of one-off
ever
bullshit.
seen, founding the
A lot of
Justice League
one-off
alongside
bullshit.
other heroes: Batman,
Just a
Wonder
full
Woman,
of
The Flash,
elements.
Aquaman, Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter, and he's
I'm
worked
seeing
alongside
the
countless
intro to
other
Justice League
heroes
Unlimited.
besides
I'm
them.
only
The
reminded
Blue Boy
of
Scouts
the
certainly
fucking
come a long
intro
way from
of
just pushing wagons.
Smackdown.
Now he's pushing villains to the floor and
I'm
hitting them
fucking-
so hard every
Oh,
version
peak
of them in
background
the
music.
multiverse feels it.
Oh, he does far more than that. Even beyond, I don't know, pulling planets, sneezing away solar systems, flying several billion light years in a nanosecond, or just
I still think that was
outspeeding
the show
the
one.
bonds of infinity. We could
Sure.
spend hours
Sure.
just listing the
Real.
bullshit he
Yo,
does.
Lobo?
It's no secret that he just blatantly breaks the laws of physics on the regular.
Rainbow hand lasers, tiny clones of himself.
What is Scarlet King gonna do when he hits him with the
Time
gay
and
beam?
dimensions, shape-shifting, memory-erasing kisses, and who could
Ride
forget
with the
Great
big-
Wall of
all the
China
way.
rebuilding
Okay.
business?
Yes,
What
the
is
Great
Scarlet
Wall
King
of
supposed to
China
do
feat.
when a Yowie's the actual wind time? Like, he's kisses him and he makes him forget he had
He
powers.
can power through just about
I forgot about the
anything
Great
you
Wall
can
of
throw
China
at him.
specifically
He's
rebuilt
resisting his
me.
soul evade, being scrubbed from
Yeah.
history, having his mind tampered with, being deleted
Is that
from
punk?
existence, and even having his concept consumed by his shadow.
Yummy
He's gathered
concept.
the
Runs
strength
my
to punch
concept
the
shaped
world
belly.
forger so hard
Oh
it
my
shattered his multiverse.
I'm the
He's
concept
punched
of
out of reality
tired.
warping, and he's even punched out of the medium itself. A technique taught to him by Superboy Prime that's able to rewrite all of DC's history.
His
I'm
mind
thinking
also
multi-solar
makes him
system.
smart,
I'm thinking.
That's like island level.
It's way no. Listen, DC's headquarters like the size of a building. It's like a building.
It's like small building.
Closer to wall than it is to building.
Like you could go large building if you want to
He
wank
was
that
even
feat.
shot by a blast that contained, among other things, the
I'm
power
hearing
of the
punk
source.
rock.
Effectively a quote-unquote
Among
more
Us.
real reality above DC's
A
main
more
cosmology,
real?
with the characters you know effectively being fiction compared to it.
Wait a minute. Say that again.
I think if they do have Clark winning, they're probably going to give the Scarlet King better abilities, but Clark outstatting and outskilling.
On paper,
I mean, I
he
could see that, but at the
Source
same time,
Blast
like, Clark
also
has, like,
contained the magic of beings
Clark's
like
abilities are just, like,
Zeus and
like,
Shazam,
very
and on at
funny.
least one occasion, even being under a red sun still left him with enough strength to just
Like he
fly
has
to a different
weaknesses, but
sun.
sometimes he just doesn't
I
care.
don't think he can defy logic. He can defy his own internal
Yeah.
logic.
And maybe
Yeah.
that ability to
I
persevere
misread
is his real
Darkseid's
ultimate power.
Godhead as
His
Dark.
strength is just as measured in will.
Imagine
as his
Scarlet King blows up a building and there's a
Self-control
conveniently
is
shaped piece of
astounding,
kryptonite next to the
constantly
building.
holding back his power in a world made of cardboard,
over.
even when it
Or
looks
kind
like
of
he's going all out.
So what? He's just some
Blew up and that was
unflappable
the
symbol of
Lex
hope.
quarter.
No, I know. I just think it's a funny visual.
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
He stands for it, sure, but he's just as vulnerable and human as the rest of us. Sure, he fights and he wins sometimes, but he's more than capable of losing. He has many times before, but every time he gets back up. He's not just some abstract ideal or some stock perfect paragon. He's just a farm boy from Kansas, doing what he can to make the world a better place.
But at the end of the day,
Yeah, poor
that
dog.
ability to never give up, to always stand in the face of darkness, is the very
You
thing
only
that
got the
makes
role
us
because
human.
you're
And
James
Superman,
Gunn.
or rather, Clark Kent, is no different. He's not fearless.
I love the
He's
scene
not
in the movie, by the
invincible.
way.
But
I love
it.
Yeah, it's a very good
One of the
scene.
best. I still haven't seen Superman.
Because he has
You
the
need
courage
to
watch
to
it.
fight
So
in
good.
spite of
So
that.
good.
And with all that he inspires,
I also
I don't wanna
haven't
go to
seen
theaters.
Superman. Watch it.
Okay, it's
Always been wrong about me, Lex.
Next through Castlevania,
I'm
you
as
and I are
human
watching
as
this that
anyone.
one.
I love, human as I get scared. I wake up every morning and despite
Good
not knowing what to
analysis.
do, I put one foot in front of the other and I try to make the best choices I can. I screw up all the time. But that is being human. And that's my greatest strength. And someday, I hope, for the sake of the world, you understand that it's yours too.
Although the Foundation
That-
acknowledges
that part
the
is
enormous
my-
properties of
oh.
Kal-El,
Oh.
also known
Hi,
as
Clark.
Superman, and the danger he may
Yeah,
impose in
she's
the
in-
future, we have determined that our resources should better be put elsewhere rather than attempting
I've
to
never
contain
heard
it.
this voice a day in my
Due to his
life.
powerful properties and already prominent public image, causing potential troubles for containment.
That was
Further
a good
attempts to
analysis.
contain Superman
Yeah, I liked
have
it.
been
It got a
denied by the
little,
Red Council.
little
End of report.
short that I very liked. It was like that.
That was pretty. That was
Seven
pretty short for
seals.
like.
That was pretty good.
Seven
It covered
rings.
what it needed to, and I liked a lot of parts of it.
For the Scarlet King.
I think
After a warehouse
the
raid by the
was a little bit
anomaly-containing
longer 'cause, like,
SCP Foundation,
I do think it was.
targeting
I wish
members
it
of
could
an
have run into like.
organization called the
Minor
Children of the
spelling
Scarlet
mistake in the,
King.
in the black box.
7
I'm out of
pregnant
here,
girls were
bro.
recovered,
Oh.
collectively dubbed SCP-231
Oh,
by the Foundation.
Yeah, no,
The
I'll just-
SCP
Oh, God,
Foundation's
pregnant
purpose is
women.
seeking out
Yeah.
anomalous entities, logging down and cataloging them into the database in order to protect the world, often by
What is
morally
this animation
questionable
from?
means.
Although this methodology was challenged
Yeah, I animated
due to a
it.
series
There's
of
a lot of
increasingly deadly
there's a lot of
events.
it was a side project.
Right, right, I know.
SCP-231 perished, giving birth to increasingly dangerous
looks really good.
entities until
whoever
only
did it,
one
it's cool.
remained. SCP-231-7, who was kept from giving birth out of fear
Why
that
is
the
he
child
pregnant?
she would bear would spell
is he
the end
pregnant?
of the world.
Springtrap
Superman
got to
probably
him.
has an M-Preg power.
Operated
Yeah,
on
he
31-7.
probably
No, no.
Condition is maintained
I am not the one who
indefinitely.
impregs. I am the one who gets impregged.
I know is that
Did you say
some
this,
people
this
are
has
Object
an
class.
Apparently it's so bad
God.
that staff all
Object
have to
class
deeply
Michael
puts
Peter.
out and seek therapy.
Just
Well,
shut
lucky for
up.
us,
Object class
I just
Peter.
so happened to steal. I mean,
My name is Retap, and I made the mimic.
some uncensored documentation
We're
of the
Acquire.
not talking
procedure.
about the mimic.
Now, let's
Oh
see
my
here.
god.
It seems that 110 Montauk involves.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to scrub
what?
that one out of my mind for a while, but let's look
Wait,
at the
what?
alternative. All of these inarguably horrific acts are done for the purpose of containing, in massive air quotes, one of the greatest evils in existence. The namesake of the cult that started this whole mess.
Wait, what?
The
Ronald
Scarlet
Reagan.
King.
The Scarlet King is
Object class safe.
you ask.
The difference
But at its
close enough.
core, it is the embodiment of a fundamental concept. He
I don't know
represents
about
the
it being
class
safe,
of
Chief.
modernity with the old
Wait, why
ways of
does
the world. Brutality and savagery
pretty safe to me,
clash
honestly.
against the ideals of modern
He's just a red
society,
guy.
And it is that collision that gives birth
What people
I'm
do
just
to
a
me,
red
right?
guy.
That he's not just the sort of threat you can simply
Oh
punch
my
out.
god.
He's
Say
the
that again?
avatar of an
Punch,
idea.
punch
Sponsors
out. Never mind.
Coca-Cola?
Never mind.
Maybe
Savagely,
do.
Though he's
I thought that
largely
said,
just
I
the
thought that
face
said
of
one of the
Boogeyman.
fucking.
Wait, what do you
While
mean he
some
fucked
find
the sun?
Effectively biblical Satan
Maybe
and
he did,
some
I don't know.
he's
What?
an abstract idea, and sometimes he's a pattern. All versions are one and the same, and he can choose how he manifests, even bouncing between them.
I don't
in a
know how,
single
but that-
timeline as he sees fit.
Originally, he was worshipped as a Scythian deity of evil in ancient Turkmenistan named Karak, about par for the course with any other pantheon of ye olden days. So, what elevated him?
In a cruel twist of irony, it was actually the Foundation themselves that brought this reality into being. It was only their hubris and need to categorize
See,
each
I actually
and
really
every
like this part of the
mystery that
Scarlet
applied
King.
definition to this forgotten figure.
I think that's interesting.
And in turn, that definition gave him form, rewriting his existence to what it is now. In some ways, the Foundation came first.
Even SCP-2317K, an entity the Foundation
So not so
called the Scarlet King was
great.
part of a misdirection
It's just the fact
campaign,
that, like,
ended up becoming part of him in the end.
I don't know. It's hard to
Stating it.
watch this all. It's just like
Concerning, given
already pre-
2317K
like,
is
notion
over
about the Scarlet King,
200
honestly.
kilometers tall. Fortunately, he's
200?
sealed away
How-
in a
how
pocket dimension
big is
by
that?
7 chains that bind him.
About
Unfortunately,
200
all but
kilometers.
1 are broken, and the Foundation
Yeah,
are
that-
mostly doing constant scrambling and bullshitting just to keep him at bay.
Why does that have to involve that Montauk stuff?
Actually, Montauk itself is doing absolutely nothing. Sorta. But it was such a cruel and heinous plan devised by a man with such anger towards the children of the Scarlet King that the sheer vitriol it represents is enough to placate the king,
What?
let's say.
Believe it or not,
Oh, wait, okay, I get it.
kilometer
Okay.
tall thing isn't even as big as he can get. Should he fully manifest, he could warp all of reality like it's his plaything. So changing his size is nothing. It's ranged from about 3 meters to becoming an entire sea to 14 trillion times
Oh.
the size of someone. Assuming a base height of 6 feet, that would be over 150 times the distance from Earth to the Sun. Or, of
Oh.
course, as an abstract concept, he doesn't really need to abide by size at
I'm
all.
sorry, wait.
Though,
Is that
frankly,
9/11?
changing his size is
that
one of
9/11
his
newspaper?
least impressive abilities. As if total warping of reality isn't bad enough, he can control
I mean, I can do
minds
that
and
story.
souls,
I mean, total warping of
erasing
reality
from
is just kind
existence,
of standard
warp time,
at
use
this point.
curses, telekinesis, portals, basically whatever he feels like doing to help him spread the ways of old into the modern
The
world.
editing for this is really
And
good,
since
by the way.
gods like him are conceptual beings and he's
I
been
agree.
able to kill his kin, he's able to absorb and destroy entire concepts.
Wait, so if he's that
Like
strong,
Denji.
how is he sealed away in the
Like,
first place?
you
The
did
fuck
the
is he gonna do
concept.
that?
Well, it's important to
Oh
note
my
that
God,
sealing
Scarlet
him
King
is
was
That cartoon
still
was his
Where are
easier
you?
conceptual
than
erasure, so
killing
I'm hoping that plays a part.
Even if his body and mind are completely destroyed, as long as his true self, basically his innate concept, survives, he'll be fine. Which does line up with him having to tamper with the concepts of other gods like himself in order to kill
Okay, they
them.
gave Clark
And
conceptual
his
erasure.
concept is even more unkillable than that. given that since he's existed at some point in the past,
I mean, yeah,
he
bare
will
minimum,
always
nothing's
be
showing
able
up
to
to say,
exist
like,
again.
there's
So
absolutely
that's
no
a
chance.
causality,
He
right?
had the balls to square up with this guy and put him in timeout. Clearly not the Foundation they already found him.
Me when I
so
put the
they
Scarlet
would
King in a
make
microwave.
him imprisoned, right?
Correct. You may have noticed the
Foundation
seven
tried
in what
that.
we've said so far. 7
That's the
pregnant
thing that
girls,
killed it.
7 chains
Nothing
binding
else
him,
is microwave.
2317. And of course, the whole ritual chant of 7 seals, 7 rings,
7 rings in hand.
7 rings in hand.
7 rings in
massive
hand.
piece of iconography.
Yes, son, it's just 7 rings in
It's
hand.
not actually his.
What is that meant to mean?
This is the result of when he had once done battle with another great cosmic threat, Anafabula. Well,
Excuse you.
okay, an Anafabula, technically, but she's the
Anafabula
only one of her
mentioned.
kind that really matters. The Lady of Black Thorns. The anti-story.
Turns out the number 7 is actually her stick. First
How
and
fitting
foremost, and
for the
using her
episode.
powerful
Yeah.
narrative, she was effectively able to inject
It
it into the
allows-
Scarlet King's history to bind him with his own story and make him a pawn of hers.
Speaking
I'm gonna
of
be real.
which, however,
Absolutely
the
could've
Scarlet
passed
King
that off
is
as a fucking
projected to destroy
in-bid-me
everything
episode.
Yeah,
but
honestly,
that
Like it's
journey.
it kind of
fully.
works.
Infinite dimensions,
That's
layers
funny
of
over there,
reality
though.
beyond our understanding, all consumed by him. In fact, he's even been able to stalemate and mutually contain the Pikmin proposal, which is the fundamental
Pikmin?
force that marks the world of the SCP Foundation with fictional traits. In essence, his
I'm not that
concept is
smart.
comparable
Money
in
smart. It makes me
scope
more
to the
intelligent, you
thing
feel
that
me?
divides fiction from reality.
At the same time, there also
the
exists
new
a
sphere.
hope against him. It's often believed he's fated to ultimately lose.
I am familiar with the new sphere.
998.
Fated to lose.
That's
There
the
he
guy
is.
destined to defeat him. That's
Yeah,
all.
my God.
Child of
Oh my God.
abomination.
Times, there are dozens
999,
and
my
dozens of these narrative clusters, so to speak. And while sure he ends up defeated in some, you can always circle
Did he
back
get
to
in
the
a drunk
knowledge
driving
that in
accident?
more still, he ultimately comes out on top. And in this one, he was killed by 50 million cakes falling on him.
Yes.
That's his
Let's
way
fucking
is
go.
5 million
Wait.
tens. And that's
Clark is in the
Yes, let's fucking
Go with Lex and have Lex rock the cakes on
He's
him.
got all sorts of mystic warriors.
Superman is like on the ground.
Though,
You're too
somewhat
strong, but
critically,
not strong
he
enough
relies on his
for
reputation
Kate.
of terror to maintain
Lex
his
and
power.
Clark are gonna like
To be
do
clear,
the
it's not like
the
bravery alone
the
is
Deku and
enough to beat
Shigaraki
him.
thing with the counter to get the defeat the
Society
cat.
stops hiding
I
in
know.
fear and stands together. It can send the king running.
Yeah, because that works so
Killed
well
and
for the
destroyed
other
everything
campus
up.
royalties
Boiled
as well.
stars.
His
How do you
bride
boil a
is
star?
Malice minder.
Oh, you
For
heard
him,
the boiled
existence
star,
is in
man.
fact quite
I
literally
mean,
most
You
things
simply
happen.
boil it.
Here all the time, bro.
Destroying creation,
All the
he's just
time.
trying to relieve
Did a
himself of
shrimp
the
fry
government.
this star?
Regardless of motive, one thing is certain. The Scarlet King
No,
is the
I
dark
did.
side within all of us
Dark
made
side?
manifest.
Dark side.
Demon born from the hubris
side,
of
oh
my
mankind,
God, this
who
house
will
is
not
wrong.
stop
It's
until the
very
tree of
dark.
creation runs red with blood.
This is
And
secretly
all
Superman versus
pursuit of
Darkseid.
the Final
Darkseid was
Scarlet
about
Blade.
Titan movie.
And
I
oversight
know
231 will stand a thing of blood and bone and sinew. A tree that drips and leers and feeds. It will drip strange fire, and that fire will both burn and warm in equal measure. And they will look up at it and wish they had listened while they had the chance. I know this path is wrong, but at least it's a path. With thoughts and prayers. Robert Montauk, child of the Scarlet King.
Addendum. Foundation personnel are to
So what does
obey
this
all
have to do with
regulations.
Oklahoma? Again.
This guy doesn't
Like, Scarlet King is just the average Ohio resident.
Before it gets started,
Nah,
I'm
nah,
gonna
Scarlet
just
King
make
lives
an
in
edit real
Ohio.
quick Before the episode gets started,
What?
you'll see it.
What about a Nazi? What do you mean?
Let me make it.
Personnel break protocol due to SCP-001's immense power and reality-destroying properties. Fear is control. Empathy is death. Ignorance is bliss. End of report.
Okay, the fighters are ready. The numbers are crunched, and it's time to run this.
No, I do not know,
Because
nor am I affiliated with
a
single
star
person who worked on this
man.
project.
Okay,
Go.
Oh, the vending machine. Let's fucking
Oh,
go.
baby. Oh,
And the pizza, the infinite pizza box.
I mentioned it earlier.
Oh my god, the little guys.
Little guys.
Little dudes.
All these people are going to die.
No, they'll be fine.
No, Superman is going to save them because the good guy always beats the bad guy.
Superman will save everyone.
2, 3, 1.
I'm about tired as a mug.
Director Edwards, surely there's another way. I really can't fathom.
Holy
Save
shit.
it, Dr. Reeve. I know you're new, but we cannot
I
take
know that
any
one.
risks. Now bring in Deeds 1938 to execute.
seems familiar.
You got a job.
I can't, Ed.
For God's sake, you've always followed Foundation orders before. It's precisely why I appointed you to this position. Why are you now refusing a direct order?
This is different. Where's your empathy gone,
You got the
Ed?
anime glasses. It's serious.
What if he looked like Gideon from Scott Pilgrim?
This is necessary for the sake of
Oh my
the
God.
order. Fine, I'll call in the order myself.
Ed, you don't need to.
I will not let you jeopardize
Hey.
the world due to your blind sense of morality.
You
I
see
never
your
should
Griffin
have trusted
reference.
you with this
All right, Clark, you can let him die, though. You can let him die. Save everyone else.
Among Us. Among Us.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. It can't be.
Argument.
I'm here for you.
Dr. Reeve, do you have any idea what your hesitation has just wrought upon this world? Superman, on behalf of the SCP Foundation and all of humanity, I demand you allow us to proceed with 110 Montauk.
With all due respect, this woman did the right thing. No human deserves this torture. The Foundation has constantly mistreated the rights of any living being. The rights to...
No, I don't think you truly get what you've just done. You've just caused an XK-class end-of-the-world scenario.
Oh, the music. Let's fucking go. I love this song so much.
Of course, this happens after I transfer from the 682 incident.
Oh, that's from 682 vs. Doomsday.
Yeah.
Oh. Raptor?
Dinosaur.
I think Clark comes in and then the people that leaves and then Scarlet King comes in and says, why don't you try the best one?
The mid-carnage opponent. There he is.
We're trying to be positive. You're gonna punk rock today, boy.
I know that
Seven
voice.
this, 7 that. I'm gonna give you
Yeah,
one
I hear
chance
it.
to head out.
Should have said 7. Let me give her 7 punches to the face.
Superman. You got this, Superman.
The kid he pulled out the kid named Fingers. Over Superman. I have 7 fingers. Yeah, Dad.
Shut up.
Ooh, comic tip.
I'm just asking.
I like how the clothes get a lot brighter when we're in the DC style rather than the SCP style.
I am distracted by the map though. That's not like an episode thing. That's just more like a thing because I see that happen.
Oh, he broke the chains.
Let's fucking go.
Found in the secret laboratory is Team Fortress 2.
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck.
Protecting the world.
My choice, no.
And there she goes.
My best
Why do you like black mass for a
Just
second?
one human soul. Those other people, they were just in my way. I should have done everything myself. I can still save the world. If I
It
execute
looks like
110
from
miles
Hellsing.
for myself, everything will turn out
Extra
fine.
Alexander.
Yeah, there's
I
no
will be a
Hellsing.
hero.
Alucard.
Ugh.
Please, you deserve to live. Just leave me.
I should have
Damn.
Steel chair sound effect.
I have a feeling.
What can someone? The goat!
No.
My God!
Oh shit.
Can someone explain what was going on with the guy before SCP
049.
Hold on.
My fucking go. Oh my God.
I know your type. Not a fan.
Hyper time.
Hyper time.
Hey, he was really not a fan of the 3D style. He wanted to become pixels.
It's like, fuck your pixels.
Pixels? Like 3D?
Ooh, there's a fun pixels. Oh,
That
no.
looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that sounds fucking awesome.
Well, I present to you the SCP clip.
That's a really good sprite.
Oh my
That is really
Whoa.
Let's go, Clark.
You fucking idiot, you gave him a son?
That is really stupid of the Scarlet King.
I don't think Scarlet King would exactly know.
No, I know, it's just funny.
I think Clark at least thinks
body.
Where does that go before?
What on earth am I even?
Hit him with like.
I know where I've seen this before.
I do wonder how. I wonder how much of the Scarlet King. would
No,
know.
don't do it to
Here's
him.
the pun.
Okay, that
3D puns.
was pretty nice.
No, the big
Bitch
slap.
MP.
Ow. He had to check in his nails. He just got them done.
Oh, hi, Sable.
Can you tell I animated this
wonder
part?
who animated this.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Like, very obvious detail.
Man, I wonder who was in their DVD phase while doing this.
Why was that staff spin so
Have it
smooth?
left.
Oh my god, I
There he is.
how the fight is,
I
bro.
know how to
Why was
end
the
this.
staff spin so smooth? I wonder who was animating it.
Oh, look, Breath of the Wild. Link.
Yeah, let him get it.
Let it get up, let it get up. You got it?
Come on, Clark.
Come on, Clark, you got this, bud.
Let him get up. Let him
Is that red mist? Is this Godzilla?
That Ultima?
No,
I was
it's
thinking more.
Get out of here, go! Handle this!
Oh, he's protecting Lex.
Hey, need to drop picks, okay?
like the. Well, I can
Imagine if Clark was like, he cannot handle this.
You ain't here.
Very funny.
Ooh, there you go.
Oh, that's cool.
Sir, we're rotating in our sides today.
Is this Gem? This art style looks like
Is
Gem.
this Yowie?
The art
Oh no,
is very good.
is he gonna bring out the chains?
Sound effect is unintentionally very funny. Uh-oh.
No.
Zip leak.
What are you?
Criminal.
They're not
Shut up.
what they are.
Come on, John.
Pa, this is my home.
Well, it doesn't look like Smallville to me. What do you think, Jonathan?
Are you gonna let this chump get one over on you like this?
Show that poser.
Okay,
who
that's.
you're messing with.
I really like
You're
this
not really here
moment.
either, are you?
Okay.
Does that really
This
matter?
is so cute. Oh my god.
No. I'll be seeing you soon.
That's our boy.
That's
Please.
Come on. Yes, bro. Keep it feeling.
time is out.
The way is
Buddy,
lost. Time
you are
is
not
out.
the first to tell me that.
Tense staring contest today. Seven notes.
That's cute.
The final note in creation's war song against oblivion. It will not stop me.
I know. But this will.
Come on.
You hit him so hard he turned 3D, then 2D.
Come on.
Was that an entire animation?
I think, yeah, by technicality, it was.
Yeah, it was.
The 7th one. Oh!
Yo!
Yeah, weekly, by the way. Weekly.
Okay, that was actually...
Did he do it?
Wait,
No, it was all a lie.
can you visit again tomorrow?
I can always make time.
Come on.
This really was our this really was our story of Superman.
Someone had written Scarlet
Oh,
King can beat
that's
Superman
fucking-
into an article
That's my
that
fucking goat right there.
Superman.
That's fucked.
So, I'm
I wanna see
He
my
really
face.
did it!
and there are
I know
things
the
to cover
verdict of this
here.
is incredibly
So,
contentious, so I
let's
want to see the
make it
verdict.
simple
Yeah, I want to hear the
and break it
verdict.
up into power, abilities, aptitude, and counters.
Starting
Aptitude?
like usual with
Hacks.
when it comes to raw muscle, you'd be hard pressed to outdo Supes. Scarlet King growing to 14 trillion times.
Like
the height
that,
of
Superman
someone
wins
would
again.
him more than match pulling
One day.
planets and possibly
Are you
more
mad at
than
him?
Superman.
Are you mad at him
It's
for
not
beating
like
the
King
Scarlet King?
is hunting
You know, I don't think so.
I'm mad at him
So,
winning.
looking at
Zed, what the fuck is wrong with you?
just basic strength.
I always think that
Guys, I actually do want to hear this
I
conclusion.
knew it.
Don't be rational.
I knew you did
Oh,
that.
fuck.
I knew it was always you. I knew you hated positivity. I knew you didn't punk rock. I knew it was always you. You were always the problem.
Class empowered by the
Listen to the conclusion, damn it.
represents the distinction between reality and fiction. At this point, numbers mean completely nothing.
Yeah.
And because of those parallels, power is
Waiting in
a
this
tie.
thing.
So let's bounce over to aptitude. If the stats are equal, we can look at who knows how to actually, fight better. And in this regard, Clark largely takes it on all fronts.
In some ways, that's probably obvious. Clark's definitely had more personal combat experience than the King.
Yeah, I
has.
brought this
When
up
he's not
earlier.
sealed
He's
away, most of his conquests are
never
done
been hit by someone your own
with
size
mass
before.
invasion. His actual time spent personally fighting is very minimal compared to Superman's much larger track record.
Not only that, but that super brain of his ensures Clark will be able to strategize and adapt on the fly and make the most of his abilities. Scarlet King is far from dumb, but he's not reinventing godlike super machines spontaneously. So whether you look at it through a lens of combat skill, battle experience, or overall intelligence, Superman takes the point here. Scarlet King may be way older, but that doesn't inherently mean he's necessarily as
Right.
experienced throwing hands.
But even
Right.
with this, Clark would need a way to actually kill the Scarlet King, and vice versa. While it's certainly easy to imagine any number of ways the King could take out Clark, the inverse might not seem as obvious, so let's look at abilities.
Well, obviously Scarlet King takes this, right? Soul control, mind control, reality warping, conceptual eraser, basically anything he wants. How does Clark keep up?
Well, Clark certainly has fewer abilities, but the ones he has can be very impactful. Okay, well, some of them. The mini-clones probably aren't doing much here. But things like the retcon
Mr.
punch
Mars.
are frankly absurd, and are things the Scarlet King doesn't really have answers to. Hell, Supes has been able to destroy similar conceptual evils before by singing at them.
Now, before we
This photograph.
let's make this a double feature.
The sing win gone.
This is where
Oh,
the gap
yeah, I
love it.
really starts to widen. Mind control, not working on
Dark
Clark.
side always
Soul
hated
stuff,
music.
also no.
Conceptual eraser,
Curses could potentially work.
Time control,
I do remember
reality warping,
in
try
my
again.
Scarlet King
But the
research
Scarlet
against
King
Batman
can
Who
also
Laughs.
endure
Scarlet King has
almost
kind of fraudulent
anything Supes
resistance.
throws at him. Punching
Yeah.
him
It's almost like he's been
obviously
glazed by
isn't going to
Reddit for like
cut it. And even
this
the
entire
stunts
time.
pulled against
I think it's so funny that
We
everyone's
get-
like,
we get
oh, this is
Reddit
such a
Scarlet
spite
King
matchup.
versus,
Superman won this.
Programmer Saber.
as he will always
God.
be
I think
back
it's-
I'm checking-
because he ever
I'm gonna check
existed
CDM
in
now.
the first place.
People are
Now,
instantly gonna
let's
say
address
that he's a fraud, even though.
Oh, yeah,
This is gonna be all over DBM.
I
calling him
hope
a fraud.
Scarlet
Yeah,
fraud.
I've said my take
I'm
on it.
gonna personally, I'm gonna love the juxtaposition of before the episode came out, everyone doom posting.
Oh yeah, I
saying
cannot
we-
wait
and
to
saying
see
we-
people
and
be like,
saying we
oh, it's
suck-
so obvious.
Saying we suck for doing, saying we suck for doing this,
Yeah.
and not a Clark one.
You okay?
This is the only dude who
Look
gets
at
to call him a
the
fraud.
core document for the Scarlet King.
Yeah, I want to,
Proposal.
like I said my piece about the Death
Even
Battle
just
community
from
before, they
this,
only
we
know
immediately
extremes. You're
know
either the
Scarlet
GOAT or
King
you're a
is
fraud. There's no in
susceptible to
between.
having his
To
powers
be
removed.
fair,
Hell, that's
to
why
be
he
fair,
exists in the first
is any of us
place.
going
If he
to
wasn't
complain
affected
about
by
Scarlet King being
retconning,
called a
quote
fraud?
unquote,
No,
he
like,
wouldn't
are we
be
doing
the
it?
Scarlet King at all.
All right, I'm with you so far, but how do we know you didn't develop?
I'll give him his flowers, but giving him
Dreams
too
of
much
Crimson
flowers
and
is
Azure.
also
The
burning
Scarlet
them.
King's
Guys,
very being is rewritten. SCP-5317. The Scarlet King is specifically unable to overcome Anafabula's control over the narrative, and
Well,
the
Clover,
Scarlet
your
King
record
is
is
actively
0-1.
retconned by Anafabula to
Boost it
have
up.
his
What?
7 branding. IHP and Locke's
Your record is
proposal, the
0-1.
Scarlet King is
Boost it up.
stated to not be able to affect the narrative.
Quote,
Royalty lives and
That's
dies,
right.
but a story is
Correct.
eternal.
Damn.
SCP-8008. The Scarlet King is affected
I thought
by
if it embraced me enough, no one would notice.
Scarlet King's like, Wally, that man has retcon punch. I better keep my ass sealed.
Superman can retcon me with a punch. I better stay my ass. I better stay my ass home. I'm cooked.
Oh hell no! I'm getting out of here.
I better stay my ass sealed or I'm cooked.
A manifestation of the idea of an altered past. So, with all that being said, Superman can resist basically anything the Scarlet King
feels
throws
like
his
going
way,
crazy over
and while the King
like
can resist
y'all
most
things
of Superman's offense, the retcon punch is very
I'm gonna be honest, it
akin
probably
to
is.
something he has blatantly and consistently been defeated by several times. A weakness that suits his
Oh, the Texans are playing tomorrow. I need a bet.
Retcon punch,
absolutely be able to exploit.
And if he's retconned away, that caveat of always coming back means nothing.
Yeah.
Meaning Cloak takes counters, and by extension, Cloak takes abilities.
The Scarlet
retcon
King
punch is
is
just
easily
kind of just a
the
simple
greatest
answer to
evil
stuff,
we've
no?
seen on this show. But Superman's unyielding strength, unbreakable
Most attacks
defense,
yeah, that
I just
makes
realized-
sense.
specific set of abilities.
This
were
inadvertently
enough to
makes
keep
Princess
the
beat
king
Murphy now. I'm
down
so
for the
fucking
count.
up.
Scarlet King may have embodied.
Oh my god.
That's the one thing you took from this.
Really?
Yeah, the only benefit to this episode, oh god,
This
everything else
match's
in one
winner
ear, out the
is-
other.
Yeah.
You did it! You did it!
Let's go, Clark.
He did it!
Dude.
That's our good.
That's my
Stay for the next. Stay for the next time.
Oh wait, is there a next time announcement?
I'm very afraid.
I want to see this. I've heard.
I just wanted to say thank you for.
By the way, this is all the
Listen to
animators,
this.
all the writers.
Listen.
Shut up.
Okay, my bad.
You know, pushed back a bit because we had to give it a little more time in the oven. But I just, when this series first started,
Well, FMT worked on
me
this?
wanting to just write a fan script for fun. I remember specifically having a conversation with a friend and just saying, I want to write a script for fun. And the fact it's gone from that to where we are now, where we're getting, you know, custom tracks, we're getting members of the Death Battle team on. We collaborated with men on the internet. That's insane to me. So, and again, none of that would be possible if not for all of you folks watching right now. And I cannot thank you enough. And I am very excited for you to see what we have coming next year. And I'm really glad I get to be part of this community and do something nice like this. This started as a way for me to help people get through the, you know, radio silence Death Battle was going through during its independence initially when that was really worked out. And I'm really glad that we're able to still stick around and still, you know, have some fun with people.
Thank you,
That all
guys.
being said, I know I don't really push too hard to do that voice, but I could use a break from it.
Yeah, I hear ya. As much as I love playing the character and all, the folks at home know we're not them, and they're back anyway, so why not just host as ourselves from now on?
Sounds good, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what now?
Guns ahead, what do you do?
Lunch?
Yep, sure, I could eat. Oh, right, before I forget, here's something for you all to chew on.
Oh, and one
Well,
more thing.
As I said, ignore the fact it says, you know, next year. That didn't
Oh, and one more thing.
All right, yeah.
It's the
You guys miss.
season.
You guys miss.
Don't let me down.
You guys missed last year. Next year,
Oh, really? Oh.
No way.
Murphy, what if you're Murphy and not
At least Judge.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Lucamine, get out of there! That girl's got if scaling.
On the bright side, at least I get to have Judge and Nespia pin.